Hello Internet and welcome back to more Leisure Suit Larry 5. So, I have it on decent authority that in one of these, as you start to open the drawer, you read the label and decide this is not the drawer for you. So I have it on good authority, one of these might be where the files are. Not the drawer for you. Did that one. Do I have to click each level? I do, jeez. So that's why the eyeball wasn't useful. It's each individual drawer in the filing cabinet. But, okay. You take the through resumes. Yep, I did. Let's walk out of here so I have to do less work. Oh, come on, Larry. There you go. You found it. Okay. So, we've got the 3 files now. That's progress. Let's take a gander at each. Okay, Michelle Milken's resume. Age 28, hair black, eyes brown, height 6'1", weight what? Occupation junk bond salesman. Hangs out on Wall Street in a computer store. Enjoys anything covered with whipped cream. Great. Turn off strong moral fiber. That's good. Oh, inside I found a something. What was this? If computers are your life, grab a quick bite in our cafe. The heart of the fabulous Times Square wine country. 920 West Wednesday. Okay. Okay, so she is in New York. And I guess that's a popular hangout. For this first person. Okay. Let's look at the second. Lana Luscious. That's a name. Age 21, blonde, blue eyes, 5'10", 123. Occupation, professional mud wrestler. Former Miss Wet T-shirt of Atlantic City. Hangouts on the Tramps boardwalk. Turn-ons polyurethane and mud. Turn-offs high IQs. I'm good for that one too. Inside you find a matchbook. Alright, where's this one from? Is it Beautiful Tramp Casino on the Beautiful Tramp Boardwalk outside of... Oh. Wow, this shows the longevity of a certain fella. Mr. Tramp. Yeah. Near the Palatical Tramp Overscale Miniature Golf Course, right? Yep. Funnily, that Tramp Casino is bankrupt pretty darn quick, and the rest of these things probably are too. Okay. So Atlantic City. Wow, so by all across the US, they really mean the East Coast, and I bet the Midwest. I bet you Kansas. Take your bets now, everyone. Kansas or Nebraska? Oh, Chichi Lambada. Age 24, hair raven. A bird. She is a dental hygienist and former gymnast, okay. Hang out at the gym, the office, locker room. Oh, turn-ons, locker room odor and dental irrigators. Alright. Turn-offs, burning rubber. Right. You find a business card. Okay. Doc Pullum's card. Can Doc fix him? Nope, but can Doc Pullum? Doc Pullum's Dental Hygiene Heaven, Lower Wacker Drive, Miami, Florida. I was wrong. But that tracks. So yeah, all over the US is the East Coast. Okay, goody goody gumdrops. Right. Well, so I've got the 3 case files. I know where I'm going. I've got the airline miles card. I've got a secret camera that's very secretive, and a battery charger to charge said camera. Autofocus, auto level, auto color balance, auto zoom, auto pan, 5 lux complete video studio on your pocket protector, the Rob Lowe model. Power off, charge none. I should charge it with my battery charger. Insert into any 110 volt 20 amp GFI protected circuit. Recharges most batteries in minutes. That's safe. Can I stick? Camcorder will not operate without a videotape inside. Oh. Okay. You open the battery charger and discover there's no battery inside it. Oh, can I get the battery? Hold on. Okay, I don't think I'm done here, folks. Let's go back to where all the videotapes were. Because I had that tape degausser. If I can find a small tape. Are those tapes or those floppies? What are you? Ah, you found them. These are the tapes you need for your new pocket protector camcorder. Ah, perfect. Let's touch them. I bet I have to wipe them on the degausser first, but... Collected. You always wondered what these tiny little tapes were. These miniature videotapes are the perfect fit for your new camcorder. And you thought something. Oh, look at them. They're twice the size of the camcorder. Okay. A blank videotape, genuine, pretty good quality, highly based. What was that? Degauss before using, floss before brushing, D10. Okay. So I betcha. Let's, oh. You wiggled a tiny door on the videotape just to make sure it still works, and it does. That's good. Oops, I didn't mean to open a resume. Right. Okay. Can I use... I want to degauss the tapes. Erase tapes, yes. I thought... Oh no, you use the cursor. Right. I'm just gonna degauss all of these so I don't have to worry about them first. Just, you know, make sure there's no old data. Sliding the switch to send rapidly alternating pulsating current. I should have looked at these beforehand. Yeah, you essentially slide the girl's dedicated magnetic particles in slow, concentric circles over the degausser. Gradually, okay. Till they and you are randomly aligned, a shudder passes through your body. Everyone loves tape degaussing. By God, they're degaussed. Okay. Can I play these? I wonder. Only fit in your pocket protector. I assume this thing doesn't have a screen on it. Okay, I've inserted one. Right, I don't want to click that. I want to see if I can watch now. Can I touch it? Batteries are exhausted. Okay, well, I'm just gonna degauss these real quick too then. I don't think I can watch them anywhere, so... I doubt I'm missing out on hilarious Easter eggs. Okay, so now I know all my tapes have been thoroughly cleansed. Do I have... I don't see an outlet in here. Let's touch on the door and see if I can find one outside. I feel like I want to get everything kind of... Oh, that looks like an outlet. I feel like I want to get everything set up and going before I leave, just so I know it's going. Good idea, you can never tell when a guy might need his pocket protector fully charged. Never can. Okay, cleverly spotting an empty electrical outlet, you bend down and stick your battery charger in the socket. Great. Now, I betcha. Stick camcorder in. Yep. Bending over, you insert your pocket camcorder into the battery charger and watch the charging lamp illuminate. How do I know when it's done? Ah, 22%. Whoops, I clicked on the carpet again. 36%. 41%. 47%. We can just keep watching it go up. That's what you guys are here for, I'm sure. 64, 69, 72, 76. I'm surprised there wasn't a little quip after the 69%. 96%, 99%, 100. I don't know if I can overcharge it and catch the thing on fire. So we're just gonna take it all. Okay, you've been down. Remove your battery charger from the socket. I'm gonna go ahead and save, because I think we've got everything we need now to set forth. So, yeah. I definitely don't need luggage, or I don't think I own clothes. I probably don't have a house, so I should be a-okay to just hop in an airplane and set off to somewhere. Now my guess is, oh yep, I bet I am ready, because look, the company limo's here to take me away. At last you finally get to ride in a real limo. Yep. Hello limo, I'm here to touch you. I bet that I don't get to ride in the limo and I'm supposed to drive it for them or whatever. I don't know, maybe. No, I might be off. Airport, eh? Says Bobby. It's a great place if you like flying. Sure is. Impressive they keep a fish in here. Hello, fish. Yeah, there's a car-sick goldfish in the Limousine's aquarium. This show is so boring. Oh wait, the television isn't on. There are enough bottles of liquor and glasses to throw a party. All you need now is some friends. Can I take some of these? Leave them alone. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, another East Coast board meeting is taking place. Oh, it's these fellas. So, tell me, boys, says Mr. Big. Is everything proceeding according to plan? Yes, sir, Mr. Big. Our friends in Hollywood have the industry in uproar. Their America's Sexiest Home Video Show is the talk of showbiz. Oh, so it's secretly a mafia plot to something or another. There's every indication it will be the smash hit of the fall season. Ooh. This is good, I'm sure. I'm sure they would be willing to become the focus of a national campaign to clean up the airwaves. Oh. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'd like to propose to you, boss, that we make a little investment in the health and well-being of Kane. You know, a little something to show how much we support their cause. That might have been an organization that was trying to improve, you know, improve ethics on TV. Well, boys, I think you know I'm always interested in raising Cain. The laughter becomes unsuppressed. This much sounds like the perfect group to be the vanguard of our little protest against the filth of the airwaves. Why don't you make an anonymous contribution to our simple little friends at Kane, eh, boys? Because that wasn't our studio. I don't know. Meanwhile, back here. Sir, we have arrived at your destination, says your driver. I hope your journey was a pleasant one. Me too. Yeah, so I don't know quite what's happening. Someone can probably tell me who is smarter than me what the heck they were just talking about. But here we are at LAX. Let's take a gander. You're outside the Los Angeles airport. Aerodork Airlines has installed one of their exclusive ATMs near the entrance. Oh. I bet that's this. Can I... Yes, ATM card. Seems the Aerodork Gold card just doesn't work with the trash can. Oh. Well, where's this ATM? Is it this? Yep. Either this is the ATM or this is the, ticket office. Nope, ATM. Welcome Cliff Taurus. Where to today? Okay. Well... I don't know quite if the times indicate anything. Miami is 1:20 p.m. Don't know why it would be quicker to get to Miami than to Atlantic City, but you know, why question it? Let's do Miami first. A hint from Al Low, you can use your number pad to enter your code. Oh, the keys match in position. 7 keys will press the top left Be sure to use only the numeric keypad, not the cursor keys. Oh god, it's like a real ATM where I have to use the pin of the pad. Oh crud, it's not like it's like an ATM from Space Quest. Oh, are these... Yeah, travel brochure. This is anti-piracy. And the walkthrough isn't lower down enough so that I can check and see what the anti-piracy is. 1 second. Okay, incorrect destination. Okay, so I've figured it out. It's a big ol' awkward list. You have to combine the times with the... So it's the correct airport at the correct time is what you need. Don't need to give myself... No, stick here in the machine, please. Okay. Yeah. So it also... I don't know if this matters, but it said choose New York first, which I guess makes sense because it's the top of the list, and now it's the soonest, except for it's the latest. Right. The 1:30 p.m. to New York, please. Do I have... I think that's this one, right? Yeah. 1:30 p.m. to New York. Yep, use the number pad. Okay. So, as we all clearly know, New York is... Wait, what? What the heck sort of shape? That's not a shape that exists. At 1:30 for New York? There's no such thing. Maybe it's this. It's slanty in my photo, but... Okay. So that... We've got... The heck? These are all different shapes. Maybe this one. That. This one. That. Okay, close enough. Boarding pass. Take my card. Thank you for flying Aerodork. Touch the doors, please, Larry. Okay. Right. Okay, let's take a gander. You're inside the Los Angeles Aerodork Terminal's waiting room and former ticket counter. Oh, because of course you don't buy the tickets here, now you buy them outside. A security camera peers at you from the far wall. Aerodork is famous for building exactly the same terminal in every city they serve, except Muniz, Indiana. That's fair. That's where they hide your lost luggage. Okay. Now, maybe... Let's talk to the counter just to see what happens. You must have just missed them. Perhaps you should talk to one of the girls instead of the ticket counter. That might be smart. Hello, ma'am. Excuse me, could you help me? Fella, I ain't interested in anyone that can't support me in the style to which I'm grown accustomed to, she says, interrupting your clever inquiry. And nobody I know is accustomed to a style like yours. Well, thank you. I just want to know where my gate is. Okay, I guess that's not what I do. Look at the camera. I'm gonna go make a face at it. Oh. Hello, airport, audio. Oh, what was that? Sorry, you have the distinct feeling that someone is watching you. I don't know how I determined this, but I know because I cheated. I flash my card, it nods in agreement, and I'm welcome into the lovely VIP terminal. My goodness. All your life you assumed those snooty private airport waiting rooms were filled with luxurious appointments. Once again, you are wrong. In fact, you'd swear that Aerodork installs the same folding chair in every terminal in every city they serve. Except for Muniz, Indiana. It's where they hide your luggage. Okay. Lovely. Just another example of Aerodork's extravagant attitude towards its customers. Freshly brewed coffee just for you. Great, it looks empty. Can I take the pot, though? Yuck, the pot has boiled dry. Nothing remains but the stench of burned coffee. Great. Let's look at this. The last time you saw art this nice, you were into Tijuana. Lovely. How thoughtful. Aerodork has provided a comfortable metal folding chair for you for your sitting convenience. Lovely. I assume that the door is probably closed. Yep. You can only open this door by using the ABM to the right. I'll use that. That feels exactly like the automatic boarding pass machine. Great. Well, I have a boarding pass. It's pretty automatic. No, I have one, but that's not it. It's the thing that says pass. Has an airplane on it. You're a little early. That flight isn't due to board for another few minutes. I bet I have to sit first. The voice comes over the public address system. Aerodork Airlines is proud. Well, you can hear it. He's saying it. It's easy to understand. Departure of its Chartees service to Mistifwapop and Banavak. That speaker is none too clear. Oh, I'm now boarding. Groovy. So maybe I just have to ponder sitting in a chair. Sucked into the slot in the ATM. They were trying to make a naughty joke, and I didn't read fast enough to get it. Alright, off we go to, I think we were on New York bound? Yeah, look at that. The United States and Canada. And Mexico. Panama and a nice smattering of Central America. No Cuba, though. Here we are. I hope I don't have to jump out of this plane. That's the last time I was in an airplane, that's what I had to do. That tray sometimes holds food. You've hated airplane travel ever since Larry 2, looking for love in several wrong places, where I had to jump out of one. Another fine out low game. For the first game in your life, you were traveling first class. You feel certain you could easily grow accustomed to such luxury. Kick back in the leather seat, relax, and find yourself growing rather sleepy. Uh-oh. In fact, you feel too sleepy to even read the stupid Aerodork in-flight magazine in the seat back pocket in front of you. Oh, can I touch it, though? Yes. You take the magazine because you never know when you might be having so much fun that you need something boring to read just to calm down. And now I'm dead. Hope I didn't want any of these snacks on the table. Oh, he's having a dream. Oh, it's Patti playing the piano. That's what she did. She didn't have so many pixels in the last game, but, you know, we all grow. Oh, and now we're in Athens. Yeah, I'm sure that's tasteful. The dream sounds are tuning into the dream frequencies. I guess that's the crowd cheering. Oh. Oh, you. Oh, great, you think another lousy crowd and on a Saturday night, too. Oh, I think we're now Patti. Okay. Too many drinkers and talkers, too few listeners. You think, are there any good places left to play? Another grimy week on a grimy stage before another grimy scene in a grimy office with another grimy little nightclub manager. Yeah. Okay. Just what do you expect from a club called the Piano Pit, Patti? Yeah, well. Finishing your bows, you head for the manager's office. Now I suppose I'll have to endure another scene with that cheap club manager. The perfect way to top off a perfect week, you think sarcastically. Well, things aren't going too well here either. Creak, creak, creak. Ah, well, you sigh. Chin up, positive attitude. That's the spirit. Right, you feel positive he'll be a jerk. He looks so friendly. What could be the problem? Well, Andy, you say, to the swarthy club manager, that about wraps it up for me. Looks like you've had another good week. Funny you'd mention that, Patti. That's his voice now. I was just getting ready to talk to you. You did enjoy the show, didn't you, Andy? You ask with your best smile. Are my piano skills no longer cutting it? Now, Patti, it ain't me. You know, I like you just fine. It's just my boss that don't. Great. Julius doesn't much care for small audiences. Well, he says your fans listen too much and drink too little. Ah. How ironic. You were thinking just the opposite. He can't see how he and his backers can be expected to make a profit like that. Patti, I'm just gonna have to let you go. Ah, dang it. But Andy, how could you, after all I've done for you? It's not me, honey, he says. You treated me just fine. I'll be sorry to see you go. Well then, give me my pay and I'll get out of here. Ah, he stutters, I guess that's the other thing. I can't do that. Oh, great. Well, Julius says your contract was never valid, so he doesn't have to pay. Oh, come on, man. What, you explode? Now you're saying I don't even get paid for the week I have worked? I maybe didn't give that well. I had to file a grievance with the musicians union. Not exactly shaking, he replies. Oh, not exactly shaking, he replies. Do what you have to, Patti, but if you ever want to work anywhere in this town again. His meaning is not lost on you. Goodbye, Andy. Somehow I expected more of you. I don't know why. Patti, take my advice. Play more commercial. Give them what they like. A broad as good looking as you could really pull them in if you just get smart. Phrasing's not great, but Andy, when I start taking musical criticism from you, I'd appreciate it if someone would just put me out of my misery, you say, leaving his grimy desk. It's the big walls of text with this font. Okay, well, I'm off to flop somewhere else. Have a nice life. Okay. That pig, you think greedily. God, I wish there was some way to get even with the rotten cricks that run this stinking business. Alright. There might be. Maybe it's the basis of an adventure game. Poor Patti, once again, you're too hip for the room. Uh-oh. That fella's colored. That's a bad phrasing, I apologize. His colors are brighter than the wall around him. I'm missing text. You aren't afraid. You've handled rough situations before. After all, think of all you went through back in Leisure Suit Larry 3. Yep. So I sense trouble from this gentleman. Hello. Patti, I'm Inspector Desmond of your Federal Bureau of Investigation. Uh-oh. If it's alright, I'd like to request a few moments of your time. But of course, Inspector, you reply. Nice trench coat. You too, he smiles, easily recognizing your joke. I'm here on behalf of your country to ask a favor of you. This is normal, not a scam. Go ahead, Inspector, but I don't usually grant favors on the first date. Besides, I'm not the private eye type. Alright, he smiles again. Oh, you won't have to do that, Patti. You see, you're exactly the type we need. Let me explain. We're right in the middle of a months-long nationwide investigation into the infiltration of organized crime into the entertainment industry. Ah, what a convenient way to get at the sleazeballs who run the entertainment industry. What do you say? Well, I haven't said much. You're taken aback, but considering the requirements, you could do better. You could be better for the job. Who could be better than the job for you? It would be sweet to get revenge on those guys, not just for tonight's embarrassment, but for all the other times when you gave your talent for a bunch of ingrates. But of course I'll help you, Inspector Demon, you hear yourself say. After all, I've recently learned I'm taking the next week off. So how do we start? Again, this is normal and real. Follow me, Patti. I have a car driver waiting for us. Yes. Great. Time to be kidnapped. The FBI's here. They need my help. Okay, the following morning, in a much nicer area of the city, Patti meets Demon at FBI headquarters. Okay. Alright, Patti, here's the deal. We're convinced of organized crime's considerable influence in the entertainment industry. I want you to use your musical talent to help us obtain sufficient evidence to convict the guilty parties. Okay. But Inspector, you say worriedly, I know nothing of spying. Don't worry, Patti. Most of the spies we use are amateurs. You won't be licensed to kill, just keep your eyes and ears open. Learn what you can, take advantage of any opportunities, and try to bring back some hard evidence. Get ready for the hard joke. Oh, well, make sure you're in the right place at the right time, and you'll be doing good for your country. Probably. The FBI has never done bad before. You think not to mention getting even with those bastards for all the times I've been screwed in the past. Alright, Inspector Mond, you say, but what places and what times? Probably the same places and times Larry will be there. There are two specific areas of concern. One is subliminal messages in popular music. Our studies look at the recent nationwide rise in crime to increase popularity of hard rock music. These conspiracy nuts. Great. Discretion Records in Baltimore is heavily involved in such subliminal recordings. Much of the overdubbing at that studio is handled by a young recording engineer named Reverse Baez. Okay. The second area is the recent flood of obscene rap recordings. I personally believe records like these are being used by the mob to undermine the moral fiber of our nation's youth. Oh boy. Sad part is I wouldn't put it past the FBI to have done exactly this in like the early 90s. K-Rap Radio in Philadelphia is the headquarters of the rap group Too Live to Screw, who have had an unjustified string of hits recently, according to this fellow with the absurdly wide tie. I'm sure that place is a center of mob involvement. That's hard to believe, you think? Sure is. But to demand, you say, well, alright, Inspector, but I'm hardly an expert in subliminal recordings or rap music. Oh, don't worry, Patti. With your talent, you can easily fake your way through the simplistic noise these guys pass off as music. After all, they're hardly the MJQ. Okay. One more thing, a man we know only as Julius has been connected to both these businesses. I think this Julius character may be the key to the entire problem. Maybe. Anything you can discover about Julius or K-Rap or Discretion Records would be helpful. We'll provide you with background information on all the pertinent people, places, and groups, but it will be up to you to get in and get out with whatever hard facts you can. Okay, boss, I'm on. Now how do I begin? Earlier this morning, I set you up with a gig at Discretion Records as a keyboard sub on a recording session. Ah, perfect. We've also arranged a short East Coast tour as your cover story. The government will handle all your travel arrangements. Do you love working for the government? First class, of course. Not on your life. Oh, yes, he laughs. First class, of course. I'll get you a private limousine and your own personal driver. And Patti, if things go well, I'll even get you up with a gig at the White House. Would you like that? Depends. Nah, it doesn't. Yes, of course you agree. Afraid now that you're in way over your head. Yeah, they don't give first class to people they expect to live very long. Come with me, Patti, Damon says, raising to his feet. We'll get started right now. Oh. The secret FBI Science Center. Welcome to our technical laboratory. This is the head of our Office of Agent Field Equipment, Commander Twit. Commander Twit. Commander Twit, meet Passionate Patti. Here's the Twit. Good morning, Patti, says Commander Twit. It's so very nice to meet you. Well, these fellas seem to be having a good time. Likewise, Commander, you reply, thinking that is the first time you've ever said that phrase. Yeah. What is all this wonderful equipment you have here? I've always been very interested in research and researchers. Great. You have? Twit asks suspiciously. Well, allow me to show you about for a moment before we begin your indoctrination. I don't know if that's a great phrase. Oh, I'd just love a tour, you say, flashing your best smile. Fine, Twit says, obviously charmed. Fine, Twit says, obviously charmed. Feel free to explore the lab a bit, Patti. When you're ready, I'll give you some information you'll need. Great. Enjoy your indoctrination, Patti, says Damon, turning to leave, and especially your physical. Classy people, all of them. Okay. Well, let's just take a general gander. Although you haven't really thought about... Oh. What? Although you haven't really thought about, this isn't what you would have pictured an FBI lab to be. That phrasing is a little odd, but whatever. That about wraps it up for this episode time-wise, so I think we'll explore this lab a little bit more thoroughly next time. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. Feel free to check out all the other stuff I've done, and until next week. Bye bye.